Hey Eddie, nice job here. Yeah, your map looks pretty good. All the icons are pretty well done. I like your little TV. Um, yeah, the main suggestion, I just have a few, so it's not going to be too much to update it. Um, you may want to make the street names a little bit bigger. Even when this is going to be zoomed in, it's going to be hard to see the street names. And you don't have to put all of them either. You can just put the main streets. The next thing is this color blue. It's really a saturated blue, so I would suggest definitely changing it for this water. It kind of creates a vibration, and also maybe use a lighter blue. But another thing too, you can't see this dark, black on a dark color, so that's another thing. And again, I would make the legend just a little bit bigger. Just because it's a little bit hard to see. It's really hard to see the type. Even so, let's say even if we make it bigger, well, this is your JPEG, so it's pretty pixelated. It's going to be hard to see some of those. So, you have enough negative space. So I would make them a little bit bigger. Be sure to not copy the examples like this one too much. I mean, you're just on the borderline of copying it too much. So it's okay to copy some of this stuff, but definitely change it up a little bit more. Okay, just because, yeah, it's just, that's the one thing about, when I post examples, it's like, that's the tendency for people just to, copy them a little bit too closely. So you're just on the borderline of that. It's going to be a little bit of an originality ding, but not too much. So yeah, and just like this, I would make the text in here a little bit bigger. Everything else looks good. I mean, these are pretty good. You could make the icons look. You could make, since you have a lot of negative space, you could make the attraction icons a little bit bigger, just so they stand out a little bit. All your other color looks pretty good. I wouldn't put the number over the road here because, again, the overlap makes it hard to read. The ones that don't have an overlap are really, pretty easy to read. So that's another kind of suggestion. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of how you can make some of these stand out. You might want to try a red color for the blue too, just because it's so easy to change that. So you might want to try that. But of course it's up to you, but definitely change the color here. And again, I would use, I don't know, you could keep the same font, but definitely make the Buffalo bigger and make New York smaller. Again, just like this one, see, Chicago's pretty big and Illinois is smaller. Even Illinois could even be smaller here. Okay, so sorry, yeah, sorry I'm posting this so late. I saw your post in there, and I thought I had already done the feedback, and then I didn't copy it into the post, so I know you're kind of getting this late, but feel free to revise before the end of the term, definitely for week 8. But again, just a few little changes if you want to pick up some more points. But the main thing is to pick up, create a stronger portfolio piece, and you're pretty much there. Okay, so hey, congrats too on the new arrival.